we're joined by Australian, Queensland and Melbourne Storm skipper Cameron Smith. Well, welcome, Cam. First of all, I'll get your reaction to that news that we've just released. Anthony Watmore looks like he may be about to retire.
Yeah, g'day, Steve. We heard the news down here this morning, actually, just after we finished training, and for me, personally, it's sad news. I've played a fair few games with Anthony in the Australian side, and look, it would have been nice for him to play on and finish out his contract with the Eels. But look, unfortunately, his time's come. There's been a lot of players that have finished their career early due to injury in our game. Everyone knows it's a pretty brutal sport, but I think he just rattled off a few achievements of Anthony's before, and not too many guys have been able to do what he's done in the game. Play for New South Wales, play for Australia. He's won a couple of premierships with Manly, so and along with that, he's played 300 premiership games. It's a fair achievement in itself.
Yeah, and of course, he's the exact same age as you, Billy Slater, Cooper Cronk as well. 32, it's a magic number. You still feeling good, Cap?
Yeah, look, I'm feeling good, Steve, and we've had a pretty strong pre-season this year. There was no commitments with the Kangaroos at the end of last season, so with the extended sort of training that we've had this year, physically I feel fine, and luckily I've been quite fortunate throughout my career not to pick up too many serious injuries. So, touch wood, that stays the same in 2016, and we can have a good year.
Look, I know you get asked the question all the time about, perhaps finishing your career together. That's the talk of Cooper Cronk perhaps leaving the club. I've got to ask you this, Cam. Do you have fantasies of the three of you perhaps doing a lap of honour and all going out together, as we think back to the dinosaurs among us to perhaps when it happened at Parramatta in 1986 with Ray Price and, of course, the great Mick Cronin?
Yeah, look, Steve, that's certainly would be a fairy tale, as they say, and there is nice fairy tales in sport at times. But for myself, Billy and Cooper, we've just been really proud of being able to get the opportunity to play together for so long and for such a great club. The club has done a great job to keep us here for such a long time now, and we've been able to achieve some pretty incredible things together. Hopefully, Cooper decides to stay this season, next season. We'd all love him to do that. He's been a great servant of our club for such a long time. He's done some great things here. So, end of the day, it's his decision, but we all want him to stay, and hopefully we can all go out together.
Can I throw the coach into that mix as well? Would you like him to kick on? Do you think he will pass this season?
Yeah. Oh, look, I've got the feeling he'll stay on. I think last year sort of brought a bit of fire back into his belly with being involved in the preliminary final. Unfortunately, we're beaten by a very good side that night in the Cowboys, but I still look at Craig and I see a lot of determination within him, and he turns up to training with a lot of enthusiasm. He always trying to help the guys in the team, his coaching staff around him, and he's still got plenty to offer. He's a smart guy. He loves staying ahead of the game. There's new rules introduced into our sport each year, but he seems to find a way to try and get ahead of the game and try to keep us as a team that everyone strives to be like. So I think he'll stay on, but we'll have to wait and see and wait till he puts pen to paper.
All right, one final question before we let you go, Cam. Round one, you've got the Dragons Monday week down there at Amy Park. The season ahead, it promises so much for everyone. You guys, of course, were written off by critics last year because of the age factor, but you made the top four. Do you think that getting the Dragons round one is the way to start?
Oh, look, going off their trial form, they're in better shape than what we are. We sort of struggled against the Bulldogs a week ago. We just couldn't hold on to the footy, which is a bit of a concern. But, look, I've been really impressed with particularly our young guys over this pre-season. I think they've taken a huge step forward in their preparation for this year. It's probably, something that we really wanted the guys to improve on was their accountability around the club and, their performances within the team. So, look, we're really excited. We're starting our season off with 2 home games at Amy Park. We love playing here in Melbourne, and let's hope we can get away to a strong start and hopefully a win against the Dragons will be nice.
All right, we wish you all the best, Cam, for a great year. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us on Fox Sports News 500.
Cheers. Thanks, Steve.